In this video, I'll show you how to install WordPress on Bluehost in just a few simple steps. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so there's various hosting plans in which you can choose. So you can choose the specific WordPress one. In this case, I'm just going to create a shared hosting. Again, you can select WordPress hosting, manage, WooCommerce, and so on. So I think the main difference is they're bundling a few different WordPress specific plugins in the WordPress hosting. But I'm going to select a shared hosting plan. If you're just starting out and you're on a budget, then I'd recommend going for the shared plan. If you've got more budget to spend, then I'd choose for more dedicated hosting or VPS hosting. Or you can select the manage WordPress hosting as well. So if you've already got a domain that you want to use, then you'd select this option and just enter in your domain here. But I'm just going to go ahead and get a new domain with them. Okay, so myamazingnewnlinestore.com is available. So I'm just going to pause the video whilst I fill out my details. Okay, so by default, they'll automatically add a few pre-selected options. It's totally up to you. So for example, site backup, you might want to include that. Okay, so now we just fill in our card detail. Okay, so now we just click create your account. Okay, so it did say wait a few minutes whilst I create my account. So I don't know how long this will take, but I'll most likely cut this out in the video. Okay, so I've just opened my email in a new tab, and here I can see that we've got a email verification request from Bluehost. So let's go ahead and verify this. Okay, and that looks fine. Let's see if we can create this password again now. Okay, so it took some time before I was able to actually create a password. And as you can see here, I was trying to contact support to see if they could help with it. Okay, so we'll just click create website. So we'll just click the option where it says a little help to use the Bluehost installation wizard. Okay, and then we'll select our website type. Okay, we can add our website industry here. Then click continue, or you can skip the step, and then we'll go ahead and enter in the name of our site. I'm just going to click skip step for now. Okay, and then we can choose from any of these themes, or you can actually skip this step, and then later on within your WordPress website, you can go ahead and select any theme you want, whether it's a paid or a free version. Okay, so that's how you use the Bluehost installation wizard to install WordPress. And then next I'm going to show you how you can install it on a cPanel. Okay, so we can skip this upsell offer here. Okay, and then here we can see that our website has been created successfully. Okay, so this is option one, just going through the process using the Bluehost setup wizard. So instead of waiting for this to come online, I'm actually going to move on to method 2. So again, let's go settings and let's delete this site. Delete. And then this time we're going to actually go to our cPanel, and then we're going to do it that way. Okay, so that's deleted fine. So we'll just go to advanced here. Okay, and then this is our cPanel, and then we'll just click on WordPress Manager, or we can select WordPress here. It's the same thing. And then we'll just click install. Okay, and then here we've got our site. We can create our site title. So this is your store name. So My Awesome Store, for example. Just my store. You just put your username, password. You can select a theme, but I'll just leave everything blank for now because we can change the theme in our WordPress dashboard. Everything looks fine. That looks fine. The directory looks fine. So we'll just click install. Okay, so there's a few files left in the directory, and I think it's because we installed it previously with that Bluehost installer. So when we deleted the file, it seemed it left the htaccess file. So I've just selected this option to just override it. So we'll click install again. Okay, and that's installed fine. So then you could just click on the admin login. Usually it's just wp/admin, and then you can just log in and go ahead and set up your site. Let's see if this time it's online. Let's see. Okay, so it's still not online yet, and I'm guessing that's due to Cloudflare. So those are the two methods in how you'd actually go ahead and install WordPress. Okay, so we've still got the issue with the page not loading, and here it says, so we've waited a few minutes and it's still not loading. So here it says usually it could just be the wrong site configuration, and it usually happens with some incorrect setting up by the hosting provider. So I'm going to contact Bluehost and see what they say, but this is a great opportunity for me to be able to see how good their support actually is. Okay, so I did speak to Bluehost support over the chat widget, and they basically informed me that it's an issue with the IP setting. So they've reverted it back to the default Bluehost IP setting, and they said it will take 24 to 48 hours for the site to be back online. Okay, so I've left it for some time, and as you can see here, our site is now live and working as it should. Okay, so if you run into this issue whilst installing, hopefully you don't, just contact support and they'll sort it out for you. Okay, so we ran into a few issues, but we got there in the end, and that's the two different methods in how you can add WordPress to Bluehost in just a few simple steps. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and if you've got any questions, leave in the comment box below or reach out to support and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.